Hi, and welcome to week 6. I know you're excited to be here. The term is coming along great and your projects are looking fantastic. Most of you are doing really good work and you should be proud of that. We're going to be even more fun this week because this week we're actually going to get into some JavaScript. Let's just look here at the course that's laid out in Blackboard for you this week. We're going to be enhancing our web pages through text styles and JavaScript. And we've got the usual things, the discussion boards to take care of. You've got readings in chapters 12 and 13. And let me just stress here that chapters 12 and 13, I don't know, maybe the most important chapters in the book. Most of what you're going to find in your website is going to be text. It's going to be text-oriented or text that explains other things that you see. You've got to know how to manipulate text and to provide contrast so that you can get the reader's attention and hold the reader's attention, and hopefully they'll come back and see you again. The next one is on colors and background, and you've got to know this because colors and how we work with backgrounds, that's where we come up with color contrast. And color contrast has everything to do with the accessibility standards, like Section 508. So if you don't have colors that have enough contrast between them, there are a lot of people who, especially people who have visual disabilities, who won't be able to even see and read your content at all. So chapters 12 and 13 are very important. You'll see the files we're going to work on, the regular Constitution, Declaration, amendments, and your style sheet, but we're also going to be creating a file this week called myscripts.js, and that's where you're going to put your JavaScript code. I've got 3 videos produced for this in week 6. I'll just show you a little bit about what you'll be doing. We're going to be providing contrast in our text. Like here we have the Declaration of Independence with large text, and there is actually a text shadow behind these that gives this, so it makes it stand out a bit, if you will. And also, we're in the JavaScript program, we're going to create some user options, and we will be giving our users the option to, if they click on dark, they'll be able to see the web pages that we're building in a dark theme. If they prefer the light theme, they'll be able to click on the light theme. And you'll be creating a JavaScript file, looks just exactly like this. And if you get your code just right, then everything's going to work great. Now, let me stress that JavaScript is 100% unforgiving if you mistype something. And so if you type something and it doesn't work, I'm going to promise you that what I've given you in the code, in all of my examples and in these videos, this works. Everything validates, everything works. So if you try it and it doesn't work, then you've got a problem. You mistyped something somewhere. And of course, there might be some other technology issue related thing going on, but most of the time, take it from me, I've learned this stuff over the years. When something doesn't work, it's nearly always that I have a quotation mark in the wrong spot, or a missing semicolon, or I didn't give a space where a space was needed, or something like that. And so just take your time and be real careful as you work through this code. Now, one last thing I want to show you. The discussion this week in the discussion board is generally one of the favorite ones, and it's really very important. You're going to be learning this week about something called photo seizure disorder. I don't know for sure that anybody has ever died by looking at a website, but I do know that there are stories about at least one person who did, and whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I do know this, is that depending on how you put things on a screen, the way you put things and the way you make things flash or pop on and pop off of your screen, these can actually trigger epileptic seizures in people who are viewing your site. So this discussion this week about photosensitive seizure disorder is going to be very important, and I hope you enjoy it. God bless, and good luck to all of you this week.